Well, it's just an honor. It's very humbling, and I didn't really think I'd seen Dr. Howell and Tom Simmons, enter in, and I just didn't really think much about it. I felt like they'd earned this honor, and I don't know that I've really earned it, but I'm going to accept it. I'm enjoying myself tonight. It's very, very nice, and I thank the committee for selecting me. It's glad to be here.
I see you every day. The care that you take. This
Right.
is more than it's more than a job for you, is it?
Oh, it's definitely a love. I mean, it's never been a monetary issue, obviously,
Yeah.
and but I've enjoyed it. Nobody's held a gun to my head. I wanted to give back. The university gave me my start, Dave. I took advantage of the university's offerings. I went to school here from 70 to 74. I did well and got in med school, and when I finished up with residency, I wanted to come back and give back something to the university, and this has been my way for 34 years of trying to give back care for the athletes. I mean, I have to admit it's fun too. I love some of the travel we have, and we get to go some pretty neat places. I don't think I'll go back to Anchorage, Alaska in November anymore, but other than that, it's been pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any particular times where maybe a player has had a serious issue, like during a game? And of course, we all remember the time when Dr. Howell, or it was the referee, that collapsed during a football game, and you guys were there. Any of that kind of strike with you?
Well, Dr. Howell actually took care of all that one because I was late getting to the game, but that was the one where he had to shock him and basically saved his life. And the only other ones, of course, we had the incidents when we were in Louisville where Dante's nose got broken, and tried to get everything straightened up and get him back in the game. And we've had several where we've had a player break his neck, walked off the field and he couldn't feel his arm, and of course we, got him in a brace and everything. There's been several things like that. The most serious one I've seen was not while they were playing, but it was here recently this year, and that's right. With Flomo's situation, I mean, he comes in and he's fine. He's a great athlete and no problems, and no one would have ever known that he had a defective heart valve that was not leaking at the time, but when he had an aneurysm on it that ruptured suddenly, that's when the trouble was found. And actually it worked well. Student health picked it up with a practitioner. They called Frederick. Eric called me, and I mean, the rest is history. That was all from 8:30 in the morning, and he was flying out of here by noon to Vanderbilt that day.
So how long are you going to keep doing this?
Well, as long as the university will have me, and I don't have real severe dementia, and I can still keep up with things. It's one of my greatest joys. I really love it, and hopefully I'm giving some benefit to the university. I don't think I overcharge them or anything, so I hope it's a good deal for them, but I enjoy it very much, Dave. I don't really want to quit at this point. I'm probably going to have to get somebody to help me out a little because as I get older, the travel sometimes gets a little tough to try to make as many games as I do, but I don't want to retire. I'm wanting to keep on with my private practice as well as this.